Good afternoon. My name is Erin Lane, and I will be your guide for a recorded mindfulness sit. We're currently on our summer pause for our weekly guided sits offered via Zoom through the CEW+Inspire Midweek Mindfulness Program. And during this pause, I'm happy to share with you a recorded practice that you can use at your own time. This week, we'll be focusing on that anchor of mindfulness practice always available to us, our breath, and using our focus on the breath to center into the present moment. I'll now ring a chime one time to signal the start of our practice. My first invitation is to come into a comfortable position, seated in a chair, on a cushion on the floor, or, if available to you, reclining on your back. Check in with yourself just a moment to see if you can be even more comfortable in the position. Elongating your spine, relaxing your shoulders down and away from your ears, gently shifting your body side to side to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed across your sit bones. You may choose to rest your hands on your lap, on the armrests of your chair, on your knees. Go ahead and uncross your legs if you're seated in a chair so that you can place the soles of your feet firmly on the ground. The next invitation is to close or lower and soften your gaze. Closing your eyes is a signal to your body that this is a time of going inward, a time of contemplation and reflection. Let's begin by taking a deep breath together. As you're arriving in this moment, allow yourself to inhale through your nose a little more deeply than you normally would. And when you feel ready, gently exhale out through your mouth. Once more, breathing in through your nose, deeply and completely filling your lungs. And when you're ready, at your own pace, completely letting go as you release the breath and any tension in your body on the exhale. Let's connect with the breath by exploring how we experience it in the body. You can let go of the deep breaths and allow your body to find its own natural rhythm as you imagine that you are breathing with your entire body. And we'll explore the sensations available to us as a way of rooting into this moment. The first invitation is to bring your focus to the area of your belly and see if you can allow your attention to rest on the sensation of the soft rise and fall of your belly. There's no need to control your breath in any way. One breath follows the next, according to your body's own natural rhythm. See if you can bring a sense of curiosity to explore the sensation of the body moving with the breath as your belly gently rises and falls. And as you're allowing your attention to settle into this spot, you may notice that your mind starts to wander. You may find yourself called away to thoughts, worries, emotions, plans. This is perfectly natural. Your mind is just doing what it's made to do, making sense of the world. Noticing this activity of the mind is a perfect moment of mindfulness. When you notice that your mind has strayed from the breath, I invite you to gently unhook from those thoughts and feelings, and with kindness and compassion to yourself, settle your focus again on the experience of the sensation of the breath in the body. And on your next exhale, I invite you to let go of your focus on the belly, and together we'll shift our attention and allow it to rest on the sensation of the breath in the chest area, noticing what's available to you. There's no right or wrong way to sense the movement of the breath. You may notice that your chest lifts on the inhale, perhaps you notice an expansion along your sides and upper back as your lungs fill with air. Try to let go of what you expect to find and lean into curiosity about your experiences in this present moment. You may explore, for example, if your breath feels deep or shallow, if the quality of the breath changes from one inhale to the next. And again, you may notice that your mind begins to wander as you rest your attention on the breath. There's nothing wrong with this. It's perfectly natural. If you can, see if you can notice where your mind is going without getting swept away and following the story. You might imagine that your thoughts or feelings are like clouds in the sky, and you are observing them. See if you can watch them float on by without holding on to them, without pushing them away. And then gently settle your attention back on the sensation of the breath in your chest and upper back. Sometimes, in order to build that distance between the activity of our mind and ourself, it can be helpful to name what you observe. I'm thinking about whether I'm doing this meditation right. Name that thought and let it float on by like a cloud in the sky. I am planning what I'm going to make for dinner. Name that thought, acknowledge it, and let it go. Your breath is always available to you as an anchor into this present moment, and you can tune in to that natural rhythm anytime you need it. Allowing space for yourself to notice the sensations of the breath as it moves through and nourishes your body. And on your next exhale, I invite you to shift your focus again, this time allowing your attention to settle in to any sensations that are available to you right around the nostrils as the air is entering your body on the inhale of your breath. And to tune into this location, you might find it helpful to take a slightly deeper breath as you inhale next, to sense that movement of the air as it passes into your body. And again, my invitation is to see if you can open yourself up to the experience that's there without judgment. Bringing an attitude of curiosity to your exploration. Is there any sense of the air tickling your nose? Can you detect a sense of hot or cold, or a change in the temperature of the air from when it enters your body to when it leaves again? Perhaps you can even tune in to the sound of your inhale and exhale. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. And if your mind strays to thoughts and feelings, offer yourself compassion. If you can, name where your mind is going, and then gently release those thoughts and feelings as you refocus on the sensation of the breath as it travels in your nose on the next inhale. If your mind wanders 100 times, you can bring it back to the focus on your breath 100 times. This is the practice. Now, I invite you to let go again of that focus on your nostrils and the passage of air, and allow your breath to deepen once again as we take 3 deep breaths and explore the sensation of the entire cycle of the breath, seeing if you can follow the breath all the way from the inhale through to the exhale, breathing in through your nose at your own pace and releasing through your mouth. And again, exploring what sensations are there for you. Can you trace the path of the breath as it travels in through your nose, filling your belly, lifting your chest as your lungs expand, and all the way out again as your chest lowers on the exhale, your belly contracts, and your air passes gently over your lips as you exhale through your mouth. And once more on your third breath, seeing now if you can detect a pause, a moment where the inhale becomes the exhale. Now, I invite you to release the focus on your breath, allowing it to return to its normal rhythm as you tune back in to the experience of the body in this present moment. Noticing first the places where your body is making contact with the world around you. Feeling your bottom on the chair or the ground, fully supported. Noticing the contact of your soles of your feet and the ground or shoe beneath you. As much as you are giving into the earth in this moment, your weight pushing down, in equal measure, you are supported. Allow yourself to notice where your skin makes contact with the air or the fabric of your clothing. Tuning into any temperatures available to you. If the air on your bare skin is cold or warm, the softness of the fabric or the rough texture you can feel. And then let your attention settle on the experience of your hands. Notice what they're resting on, the texture of your pants if they're placed on your knees, or the firmness of your armrests as you sit in a chair. Noticing perhaps where one finger touches another, the warmth in the palms of your hands. And as you continue to tune back into this present moment experience, you may detect sounds in the room around you, perhaps a quiet background noise of the air flowing or a fan running, or perhaps you're practicing in an environment where you can hear other voices, the hustle and bustle of the world that you've put on pause just for a moment. I'll now ring the chime 3 times to signal the end of our practice, and I invite you to keep your eyes closed until you hear the end of the 3rd chime. And as you gently open your eyes, I invite you to bring a little movement into your body, rocking side to side, rolling your shoulders or neck if you have any stiffness from sitting in one position for so long, wiggling your fingers and your toes. I'll now bring today's practice to a close with a reminder that your breath is always there for you if you need an anchor into the present moment. And I hope to see you again soon as we resume our live midweek mindfulness sits in August. May you find many moments of mindfulness throughout your week. Thank you.